last game in a live period, a championship on the line, the inaugural championship, who's going to go home, and we could not have ended up with a better matchup than AAO with Lane Taylor and Ty Robinson against one family, obviously led by Asa, Isaiah, Cam, Isaac. The list goes on. They've got such a talented group, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all sorts out. The ultimate rubber match, as both teams are one-on-one.
We're going to come out on top. Highly confident in my squad and what we can do. I feel like a little bit of competition is going to come from the other side.
We're definitely the best matchup against them out of the whole Pro 16, just because we're so skilled, and the rest of the teams are very, very athletic, and they don't have the. I would say that they don't have the skill that we do. So I think that we're the best matchup to beat them.
It was the best atmosphere that we saw this year. You know, there were coaches lined up 2 or 3 deep on the sidelines, on the baseline. You know, there were a lot of high major head coaches in the building, and honestly, most of those high major head coaches flew in for that game.
What's going to happen?
We're going to win the Pro 16 finals.
We finna win it all. That's all it is.
it's only right that we did it. You know, my team has been together since 9th grade, so it's just like, it's really a full circle moment. You know, we played on grassroots. We knew that we were going to be dominant because that's just how we are in our minds. That's what Darryl and Lee preach to us all the time, so it's only right.
We joke a lot and we have a lot of fun, and like I said, we've been together since 9th grade, but I really love each and every one of these dudes, and it's always a good time being around them.
I think it's really hard in any sport to be a preseason favorite and actually take something home and win the championship. And you got to give a lot of credit to Darryl Harden and Lee Loper, those two coaches at One Family, the two directors there. They put this group together a long time ago. They've kept this cohesion there. The chemistry is there. They're not adding a bunch of players every single weekend. They've got their guys and they rock with them. And I think it really showed with this group, and not just them performing well and their prospects getting a lot of offers. All of those things, you know, were happening obviously, but it was also them being able to win and win in big moments. And there's no bigger moment than the championship game with AAO and One Family, and just seeing those two battle it out into the end. And I think we've got a great deserving champion in our first year of our league at the 17U level.
And when you have that much talent on one team, just being able to play together and to like each other the way that team seems to like each other, but for them to be able to make it work the way that they did, and obviously come away with, you know, a championship in the Pro 16 league.
You know, we didn't jump ship when things got hard. We all stayed together like one family as we are. So, you know, it's no surprise that everything worked out.
And what we saw there was, you know, a team that came together on a weekend and played at a really high level and earned a championship as a result of that.
But that doesn't mean that we didn't have a lot of other incredible teams that had incredible moments. And obviously, you know, the championship is what everyone plays for, but AAU basketball is about so much more.
The coolest thing our league produced, in my opinion, this year is young men that came in with little to no interest and ended up with Division I offers at whatever level of Division I that is. But not just that, it's the D2 offers, it's the NAI offers, it's the JUCO offers, it's the D3 offers. Our league has totaled over 2,000 scholarship offers in one calendar year.
You can't argue with the facts, you can't argue with the numbers. The opportunities provided for us and other players has been phenomenal in year one.
The storyline for me is to see really what has become countless offers extended to kids in our circuit over the course of the last 4 months that are first-time offers for so many kids.
And we saw that all across our circuit, whether you look at Caden Hamilton heading to Marquette, Bangat Doc headed to Colorado. Both those young men had no offers before our league at the Division I level. Now they're headed to 2 high major programs without going post-grad. You look at other guys in our league, Lane Taylor, who didn't have a Division I offer before our league and was able to blow up this summer and had a massive summer.
Coming into the Pro 16, I wasn't very heavily recruited, mainly D2s. I had 1 Division I offer. And then playing in Pro 16, I've got to play in front of a ton of coaches. It's took off from there. I've been getting a lot more attention and picked up a lot more D1 offers and hear from a bunch of people every day, so it's picked up big time.
What Matt has done with this circuit is shown that there are a lot of coaches that are seeing that this circuit is really good, and that when the kids find the right fit, their opportunities expand.
It's a lot of talent. It's really talent. It's great to see where you stand at and where you're up against. Gets you better. You know, that's what the next level is going to be about. It's going to be, you know, competition almost every game. So it's a great place to get better. Great place to see where you stack up against, and it's really great competition.
The Pro 16 has really, really brought exposure in, where this media, highlights, videos. I feel like they've done a really good job at showing, you know, people, colleges, just family, I guess, how good players really are.
I'm after significance, and what's significance for me is seeing kids be helped and seeing kids and their families have dreams come true, and to get a college education fully funded is life-changing.
Asindul getting some interest from the other powerhouses.
Might be as good as he wants. When it comes to recruiting, he's looking at some schools. 2024 5-star prospect.
As a kid, I've always had hoop dreams.
Both of your sons made the team.
Jaden and I made the team.
I never could have imagined that I would make it this far. Having a relationship with God has undeniably opened doors for me because my gift and talent comes from Him. My family believes in me and made a lot of sacrifices along the way. Getting better was fun with the people that have helped me stack the good days up. In the early days of my journey, my coaches identified a talent in me. They gave me the freedom to sharpen my gift. I'm deeply thankful for those coaches that spoke life into my game. Through it all, the coaches around me have always told me the truth and coached me hard. There's been some really good days and a few bad ones along the way. Iron sharpens iron, so without my Choctaw, One Family, USA, and Montverde brothers, I wouldn't be where I am today. The brother I'm most thankful for is Jaden. Thankful that you blazed the trail for me and challenged me to be great every day in our training, 1v1s, and just life. I'm humbled by all the coaches and schools that recruited me and built a relationship with me. I'm grateful to have you all part of my story. Next year, I'll be playing in the best basketball conference in the country. I'm going to finish this chapter of my journey the way it all started, trusting in God and knowing that He's the center of it all. It's time for me to ride my own wave and celebrate the people that's been with me since day one. With that being said, I'm going back to my hometown to play basketball for the University of Georgia. We're building something special in Athens. Go Dogs. With that being said, I'll be going back home and be committing to the University of Georgia. Yes, sir. We got our homework. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh, it has been a journey. I think I talked to Ryan Senior, years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago. We had a conversation about this process and how it will have a roller coaster effect with a number of different schools. And I think RJ, coming out of his freshman year, moved all the way up to rank number 10 in the nation on the ESPN charts. And of course, we had a little setback with an injury, but you saw the roller coaster. You saw some schools that were still in there with him, and there were some schools that kind of shaky, over that last stretch. But then, of course, what you see is a whole nother surge. And these are the type of things that I kind of helped RJ with, and also Ryan Senior, about what that effect would be and the roller coaster ride that they would actually go through.
It hasn't been just who's thrown the money his way or all the flash or where he's going to get the most notoriety. RJ, it's more so, Lord, what is your will?
I mean, you hear a lot of people talk about Christ when they get interviewed post-game. You hear a lot of people talk about how that they're serving the Lord, but I think RJ I think he's going to set the world on fire with his heart and what he's going to be able to do to a college campus, what he's going to be able to do to his team, and what he's going to be able to do to the players and the coaches that are involved with him.
It's been so refreshing, I can say, to be able to pour into a young man that wants it now. And I said, RJ, I could train you spiritual and life training, life coaching at the high school level, or I can do it college level, or I can do it at the NBA level, the professional level. Which one do you really want? Because you don't prepare for where you are, you prepare for where you want to get to. And he said, all right, man, bring it on, bring it on.
If RJ can stay healthy, he's going to become an NBA player because he plays so hard and he has the #1 skill set that every NBA team is looking for, and that is shooting ability.
I'd love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not, because I've seen the behind the scenes. A lot of times people say, well, they're a 10-year overnight success. That's RJ. He's been working on this for a decade.
This one has gone back and forth for the last few weeks, and I know both fan bases are excited to hear from Ryan himself. So without further ado, we're going to bring him into this broadcast.
I'll be officially committing to the University of Virginia Tech.
our players earned this opportunity. Yes, we have the platform, but the platform is nothing without the players. And the players, rightfully so, they earned this, and some life-changing weekends for several of our players, which is super, super exciting for them.
The best part of working for NXTPRO is that I'm surrounded around a group of individuals that no matter how much adversity we're facing, we're going to be able to stick together and figure something out.
Everybody on our team is driven toward excellence, and we are committed to continuing to make this thing better and better year after year.
I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the players that trusted us with their recruitment, with coming and playing in our live period events and our non-live events, and trusting us to give you the exposure that you needed to be successful at whatever level of basketball you are in the collegiate level. Thank you so much. Without you, we are nothing. I want to say thank you to our directors of our programs, PRO16 and Next. They did a fabulous job taking care of business, putting a good product on the floor, coaching hard. We had some battles out there coaching, and that's always fun to see. I want to say thank you to our NXTPRO staff. They did an awesome job taking care of everything on and off the court, being able to give these young men this great opportunity and put this stage together. And thank you to all the parents and everyone else who played a big role in our circuit being successful and putting on a great product. But I, of course, have to end with thank you to the college coaches. They showed up and showed out, and that, again, doesn't happen without great basketball players and prospects being in our league.